Hi, I'm Shrujita Ruj, and today I will be showing a demonstration on MongoDB Sharding. In order to demonstrate it, I have used Amazon EC2, and I will be using this architecture to present my demo. In total, I have created 7 servers, one config server, which is a replica set, and it contains 2 instances, 2 sharded replica sets, and each replica set contains 2 instances, and one MongoS instance, which acts as a query router, and it queries the config servers in order to know which data is in which shard. Let me show you my Amazon EC2 instances. I have created a single instance, and then I had created a AMI, and from that AMI, I created 6 more instances. I also created a security group named Mongo Internal Access, which has the ports open 27017, which is used by the query router, 27018, which is used by the sharded servers, and 27019, which is used by the config servers. I have already prepped myself by opening all 7 instances on my terminal. I have also prepped myself by adding the shards. Let me show you my shards which are right now available. You can see that I have created shard 0 and shard 1, and shard 0 is a replica set which contains 2 servers, and shard 1 is also a replica set which contains 2 servers. Now let me create a database, which in turn I would enable it as a sharded. I will tell my MongoS that I will enable sharding in that database. I will create a new database named personal281, and I will enable sharding on this database. After I have done this step successfully, I will create a shard key. So I will be using the bias collection, which is there in the GitHub repository of my professor, and I will use the first name as my sharded key in just for this the purpose of this demonstration. The shard key should always be unique. So let me quickly go over the BIOS collection. You can see there are columns like, there are records like name, birth, contribs, awards. So I will be choosing the first name as my shard key. And I will be using a hashed shard, which shows that each shard will have equal number of records. The shard key has been created successfully. Now I will add all my records into my personal 281 database. Let's switch to that database. Now let me check the count of total number of records inserted. We can see that total 10 records has been inserted to the BIOS collection. Now that I have already created a shard key of name and I have already inserted the records, I will now SSH to my shard server, and I will see that what do I see in my BIOS collection. So this is my sharded server. Let me open the Mongo shell. We can see that in the BIOS collection, there are 5 records. Now let's go to the other shard. Okay, so this is the secondary node, so I need to do slave OK. So this is my second shard server, and once I go to my personal 281 database, I can see that the number of records in the BIOS collection is 5 on one shard, and on the other shard there are 5 records in the BIOS collection. So we have successfully demonstrated that the hash sharding occurs successfully, and it evenly distributes the data across the 2 sharded clusters. And since I have created a replica set, let me also show the other server, which is the part of the replica set. So this is my another replica set of IP62. We can see that the data has been replicated, and here also the count of the BIOS collection is 5. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or doubts. Hi, today I'll be demonstrating how to create a CP test in Mongo cluster using Docker containers. This is as part of my wow factor, and to create a partition, I have used the concept of Docker networks. Initially, I will put all the 5 containers into the same network, and to create the partition, I will put 2 of the containers into a different network. I have prepped myself by creating 2 networks beforehand, that is my Mongo cluster 1 and my Mongo cluster 2. Let me quickly run all 5 the instances of the Mongo database. Now that all my 5 containers are up and running, let me quickly exec to the first Mongo container and create a replica set. In my config, I have put all my 5 instances. Now I will initiate the replica set. It has been created successfully, and we can see that this has been secondary node. Let me exit from here, and sorry, I needed to insert one record. So in my products collection, I will insert one document. It has been written, and now it has become primary node. Let me quit from this, and let me exit to my second container and see if the record is present or not. It has been replicated. Let's check in other instances also. It has been replicated here also. Let me exit to the fourth container. It has been replicated here too. And for clarification, let us see the fifth container as well. Now we have seen that the data has been replicated to all 5 containers. Now let me put 2 of the containers into the different network. So for that, I will disconnect Mongo 4 and Mongo 5 from my first network, that is my Mongo cluster 1. Now these 2 containers have been disconnected from the cluster 1 network, and let me put them to a different network. Now let me check the logs of Mongo 4, that what it's saying. We can see in the end that the host is unreachable. Now there's a partition, so Mongo 1, Mongo 2, Mongo 3 are in the same network, and 4 and 5 are in a different network. To test it, let me exit to the first instance. And let me insert one more document into the products collection. Okay, now it has been inserted. Let me just verify the count of the collection. It's 2. Let me exit, and I'll verify the second as they are in the same network. It should give me 2 documents. It's correct. Let me check the third container as well. Here also we see that there are 2 documents. Now let's check the fourth container. We see that there is only 1 document in the collection because we have created a partition. Let's check the fifth container as well. Here also we see that there is only one document. Now let me heal the partition by putting it into the same network. I will do it by putting it back to the cluster 1 network. I will clear this out and I will run this command. Now Mongo 4 and Mongo 5 are back to the same network. Now let me exit to the Mongo 4 instance and check that how many documents are visible. Great, we see that after the partition has been healed, the data is consistent, and we see that the document has been replicated to the secondary nodes. Let me see the fifth container as well. We see the same behavior in the fifth container also. So this experiment successfully shows us how we can achieve we can create partition of the Mongo cluster in Amazon EC2 as well as in Docker using the concept of Docker networks. Thanks for watching.